want to do it in fresh water.
So
I never rinse seafood in fresh water ever, because I feel like the salt on it is the brine that it needs to keep it firm.
they ever pack it in salt water?
They do, yep, sometimes. Kind of a neat thing they do.
So this one was about how much?
28 pounder.
28-pound halibut.
Yep, beautiful specimen, really nice green meat on it.
Nice.
Nicely bled out.
Let's bring a Bjorn in here.
That's the grain that I was talking about running through there.
Let's have a look.
You can kind of see the way that
cheek meat?
the way that the grain runs. You'll see these lines, and you just cut it down like that, and then that's how you make your chips into the batter.
Nice. Talk about a Canada Day prize.
Next time when we go out, I'm going to bring my video camera with us, and we'll get the third guy to whoever's not reeling it in to videotape it for us. It'll be a fun thing.
So this is the first of the two fish. This is 28 pounds is certainly no slouch for a halibut, but 95 pounds. I'm just saying. Oh, that's lovely fillets.
Coming up nice. And that's what you want. You don't want to see any blood in your fillets. If they come off nice and white, even tinging to green, well, that's a nice thing.
Any minute the birds will be by. The eagles will be circling. Eagles come up on the dock here and just grab leftovers?
Eagles, not so much. Seagulls, and we have an otter right now that's causing us quite a bit of difficulty. Took off with one of my nicest salmon the other day.
Oh.
Gosh, they're so fast. You'll turn around and you'll hear this sort of shuffling. The salmon will be slipping between your legs and it's gone.
We got an otter problem in Nanaimo.
Do you?
They poop all over my boat.
Oh, I hate that. What don't otters like? How about killer whale sounds broadcast 365 days of the year off the top of your boat? I'm sure they're afraid of them. Alright, this one's too big to fillet up there. Okay, so we fillet it down.
So this is probably the biggest fish that's going to come in on Canada Day.
Oh, I am sure of it. It's a very special day for us. I knew that right away when you hooked him. Now, whether we get him into the boat, well, who knows?
Yeah, that was a battle.
You did very well bringing him in. Really patient, nice timing.
I think it was because I was quite tired. So I was taking my time.
Good.
But yeah, your harpooning was
A little sketchy there first.
it was pretty amazing, I was
It was
thinking.
a good harpoon. There was nothing wrong with it. It just didn't stick in.
Drop this off at Tofino, they would just love us.
Free tacos for life.
For life. That's about $1,000 fish.
Visiting from San Francisco. Do you mind if I watch?
Don't mind at all. San Francisco. How does that feel to be up here today?
It's actually really nice to be here on Canada Day.
Yeah. Of course, your day's coming up not far after that either.
Well, I'm Canadian, so
Are you? Oh, okay.
today's my day.
That's right. Cool.
Is it true that halibut, the eyes,
They
or
move.
the eyes migrates?
True. Yep.
What is the evolutionary benefit of that? What would it
Benefit? Well, because when they're young, they don't want to stay on the ocean floor too much. They move around a lot more. Then when they come to the ocean floor for the long haul, they don't need that other eye anymore. So it's one of those Darwinian type questions. I love these ones.
Are there many fish that totally change the way that they... It seems like a big shift, right? You're like walking around on your hands after.
Careful there, guys. I don't have very good control here. This thing's hooped. Nice. I won't worry about this hose today, but tomorrow, not Canada Day anymore. I'm going to go for it. Bringing my garden hose down. This thing's had it. Nice, they give you this nice line here to follow. Dividing line. One of my favorite things to do is see what they've been eating. So then I know next time. You know, when I was younger, I used to get into the first halibut I'd catch, chop out its stomach, and then string that up there on the lure. Talk about, you know, for sure, they've already fallen for everything in there.
It's a good plan.
Yeah. Had it been a little calmer today, you might have seen me do that, but on rough days, I don't get fancy. I don't want to get the head down. I want to stay on the wheel and organize the ship.
Is it pretty choppy out there?
It was choppy day, yeah. Quite a day to get a fish like this, all right.
How old do you think this one is?
Probably 90 years old.
How long do they usually live?
I don't think they die of old age. The ones from Alaska, they figure the 400 or 500 pounders are a couple hundred years old at least.
Jeez.
Yeah. They've I like filleting on the wood because the wood's grain holds this fish where it should be, so it doesn't flop around on me.
Instead of the plastic table.
Yeah, plastic tables don't work so good. I can just feel his muscle there tighten up. The mouth muscle's still working.
You can see it going back and forth.
Yeah. Nice cheeks.
Beautiful.
Now let's see what he's been eating, shall we? Not much. Nothing really in here. Sometimes they're just plump full. Nothing in it.
That's why he was hungry.
He's starving. Seriously, nothing in there. That's pretty rare. They usually always have something in there. But you can see how this would stick on your hook too, eh? And that's a white thing. That looks good in the water. Well, okay.
And that's a fish.
That's our fish.
Well, thank you. That was just, I think, the best fishing tour I've ever had.
Awesome to hear that. I like it. Let's get him to the sea line. So always such a beautiful, eloquent thing just to watch them do this dive here. Look at that, kick off the tail and final voyage. Ooh,
Bye-bye.
big fish, eh?
It's a crazy big fish.
Unbelievable.
That looked like a good one.
Yeah, 95 pounds.